sounded determined. Okay? And I was frank. All I was saying was that, firstly, this is a tough task that we have. Secondly, one can't just wave a magic wand and solve this particular problem, because there are what I call too many points of resistance in the system. And that resistance, where I think you guys get it wrong in the media, is all of your focus is on government. Government doesn't contract government to deliver these services. Government contracts the private sector, and the private sector should be held to account. Whether that private sector is a small construction company, a medium-sized company, or a large corporate, the overpricing is not done by government. It's done by those people who sell products or services to government. And so the more public appeal that we are making is, firstly, as a society, we must take a tougher stance on corruption and stop lauding people who engage in this activity and therefore are able to wear a smarter suit or drive a smarter car or afford a smarter house. Second is that the private sector or business as a whole must come to the party. You in the media will target individuals in government, but you won't go for them and expose what's really going on. And I don't know why. So why aren't we getting equal treatment of all role players in this particular environment? And thirdly, we're developing more innovative ways of trying to address some of these issues which I explained. The kind of work that the Financial Intelligence Center is doing and the Treasury itself is doing in order to get to the bottom of what are billions of rands of transactions between government and the private sector. But above all, there are structural issues in the procurement system. There are too many sites of decision making. There's now a plan developing arising from all of our experiences as to how do we change the system itself. But what I think we should be clear on is that all of us should have a collective determination to take every possible opportunity to stop this wastage. I think there's a critical mass of that spirit. In other words, there are sufficiently good, honest, hardworking people who don't want to be tainted with all of these sorts of brushes and who will do everything within their ability to make sure that we have clean practices within government. And there would be the odd individual who wants to do the wrong thing and get away with it as well. Similarly, in businesses, you've got people with integrity. You've got people who would own up to mistakes. You've got people who would come to you and say, it seems my company has done the wrong thing here as well. So you have good people in government, you have good people in business, you have good people elsewhere in society, and it's the good people who need to become the more dominant players rather than let the few bad people determine the perceptions that people will have of us as a country.